Hello, hello to those coming in. Appreciate you being here for Trailblaze Thursday. I'm going to share my screen for a few moments. All right. All right, I've got 2 o'clock on the dot right now. Leave this up for a couple minutes here, maybe till 2:02, so people can have time coming in. Giving everybody one more minute here. .201 right now, leaving it up for one more minute. All righty. I'm going to stop my screen share. Start my video here. All right, welcome to Trailblaze Thursday. First things first, I'm going to post our Spotify playlist. Let me get the link here. All right, link is going in the chat right now. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and get started today. So for today's Trailblaze Thursday, we're doing a single dumbbell workout. So if you don't have a single dumbbell, that's okay. Other things you can use around your house are a laundry detergent canister. Make sure the top is screwed on so you don't pour laundry detergent all over yourself or your floor. You can also use a book bag loaded with some canned food or some books, something like that. Just something that you can grab with one hand and move around with that one arm, all right? Okay, so if you are following along with the playlist, go ahead and get that started up on Spotify. And we will get started with our warm-up. All right, so finding some space in your area, wherever that may be. We're gonna start with a little stretch. So take the feet out wide, and we're gonna tip over the hips here, reaching into the back of the legs. So just trying to hinge over the hips there, stretching out the hamstrings, glutes. And then go ahead and start rocking from side to side, bring a little bit of motion into the movement. All right, coming up to the top here, we're gonna do a little quad stretch. So grabbing a shoelace, I'm gonna adjust my video up just a bit. Keep switching legs back and forth. So grabbing a shoelace, hold them for a second, and then switch. Being a little bit more mobile with our movement here. We're gonna go the opposite way. So grabbing the knee, holding into the chest, and then switch. All right, moving to some torso twists. So take the legs out wide, involving the ankles, involve the hips as well. And then we're gonna start working out the arms of the torso. So just kind of stretching those arms up, letting them release back down. So we're kind of hinging here. And then take it out wide again for some arm circles going forward. I'm gonna repost our Spotify playlist again. Keep going with those forward arm circles here. Nice medium circles going forward. Warming up the arms, the shoulders. And nice big circles going forward. Awesome. Big circles going backwards. Full range of motion here. And some smaller circles, kind of in the medium range now. Keep rolling with that. I'm just gonna check for any more participants that have come in after the start time. Awesome. And nice small circles going backwards. All right, we're gonna move into a little bit of an extended warm up today because we are working with some weight, so I wanna make sure that we're nice and warm before we get started. So for our extended warm up today, we're gonna do 3 sets. We've got 10 jumping jacks, just like that. You can also do a squat tap if you wanna take the impact out of it. 10 air squats, so you can go narrow or a little bit wider. A little bit wider is gonna get more into the back of the body with the glutes and the hamstrings. And then we've got 2 inchworms. So for the inchworms, we're stretching all the way up. We're walking the hands out, taking a push up at the bottom, and walking the hands back in. We've got 2 of those. So 10 jumping jacks, 10 squats, 2 inchworms, 3 times. Go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Moving to the squats. Make sure you keep the weight in the heels for your squats. Chest is nice and proud. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we've got our 2 inchworms. So stretching all the way up to the top, walking out into a plank position, push up on the knees or the toes, walk the hands back. Just 2 of those. And then back to set number 2 of our warm-up. Jumping jacks. 10 of them. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 air squats. Chest stays nice and proud. Try and get hips around knee level at the bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, headed for those 2 inchworms. Stretching all the way up, walking the hands out, push up, walk the hands back in. 1 more of those. And to our 3rd warm-up set here, so back to those jumping jacks or taps for 10. And squats, 10 of them. Make sure the knees track over the toes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the 2 inchworms to finish up our extended warm-up set here. All right. Finishing those up. And then take a shake or a stretch. Keep moving around anything that feels particularly tight or sore as you're finishing up that warm-up set. Also get you a sip of water if you need. I believe I neglected to mention it earlier, but my name is Petey. I'm your fitness coordinator at Boston College. What we've got today is a single dumbbell workout. So, got my dumbbell right here. Like I said earlier, if you don't have a dumbbell, a book bag loaded with canned food, a laundry detergent, a milk jug even, something like that. If you are working with something with liquid in it, make sure you got the top screwed on so you don't pour it all over everywhere. All right, so what we're gonna do today, we've got a 20-minute, as many sets as possible. We're gonna do 5 different exercises. We're gonna repeat that as many times as you can in the 20 minutes. If you've got a little bit of heavier weight, so I've got a 25-pound dumbbell, I'm gonna aim for around 3 or 4 sets. If you got something a little bit lighter, you may be able to do 5 or 6 sets in the 20 minutes. Like I said, we've got 5 exercises. We're gonna do 10 reps total of each exercise. So if it's a single side exercise, it's 5 each side. Check it out. Exercise number 1, we've got a squat thruster. So holding your dumbbell or your milk jug or your book bag up here at the shoulder, we're gonna squat all the way down and drive it all the way up at the top. So all the way up to the ceiling. That's our squat thruster. We've got 5 of those each side to make 10 total. Second exercise, we've got a high pull. So starting the dumbbell from the ground, this is a big hips and glutes exercise. So what I want you to do, reach down for that dumbbell, nice flat back. You're gonna explode through the hips, so stand up and pull that dumbbell, elbow up by the ears. So we're standing those hips up, pulling the dumbbell up the front of the body, keeping it nice and close. We've got 5 each side there. Exercise number 3 is a lunge twist. So holding your dumbbell at your chest, you can hold it a couple different ways. We're gonna lunge forward and twist towards that front leg, all right? We've got 5 each side. We wanna make sure that both knees hit 90 degrees. There we go, right here, 90 degrees in the bottom of that lunge. Chest stays nice and proud. Exercise number 4 is a chest press. So we're actually gonna lay on the ground for this one. Dumbbell starts up. We're gonna bend the elbow to take the dumbbell all the way down to the ground and then push back up to the top. So we're gonna make sure our feet are planted on the ground and we're keeping our elbow below shoulder level. We've got 5 each side there. The last exercise in our AMSAP today is a Renegade Row. So we're gonna be in a plank position. You do this on knees or toes, and you wanna alternate, rowing that dumbbell in, keeping the hips nice and stable. 10 total here, and you wanna alternate sides as you go. All right, so I'm gonna be doing it with you the whole time. Feel free to go faster or slower than me, whatever feels comfortable for your body. We really want good quality movements here. All right, I'm gonna start our time. Again, we've got 20 minutes on the clock today, as many sets as possible. And then we got a little core finisher at the end. All right, Trailblaze Thursday, let's do this. Ready, set, go. We've got 10 squat thrusters first, 5 each side. Heels outside the hips, squatting all the way down, driving all the way up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Going to the other side. You may want to keep your other hand out for balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drive it through the heels. 5. Next up, we've got that high pull. So dumbbell on the ground to start. Hip movement here. 1. You want to alternate sides all the way to 10. 3, 4. Chest stays proud. Keep breathing. 6, 7, 8. Nice and explosive as you stand the hips up. And that's 10. Next up, we have our lunge to front twist. 5 each side. Lunge, twist. Now you can do same leg or you can alternate for 10 total. 3. Keep breathing, keep driving off that front foot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chest stays nice and proud, core is tight. I got 10 right here. All right. Next up, we're headed to our chest press. So lying down on your back, just like you would on a bench. Dumbbell in one arm, we got 5 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching sides here. So I recommend putting your weight down and turning your body over it so you don't have to put that weight over your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Renegade Rows is the last exercise of the set. We got 10 total. Knees or toes for this plank. Keep those hips stable. Row the elbows straight back. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep those hips nice and stable, no matter what option you're doing. 8, 9, 10. Set number 1 for me, done. We got 17 minutes left on the clock. Keep rolling. We're going back to squat thrusters. Now, at any time, if you need to drop the weight, this can be body weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, chest stays proud. 3, 4, 5. Next up, going to high pull. This could be body weight too. We're just getting the motion of the hips standing up. 2, 3. Still take that elbow back behind the ear. 5, 6. Big squeeze of the glutes at the top. 8, 9, 10. Next up, lunge and twist can also be body weight. Lunge, twist. That's 1, 2. Use whatever options feel good for your body. 3, 4, 5. Make sure you're twisting through the core. 7, 8. Keep breathing. Chest stays proud so the lungs can stay open. Next up, chest press. Now, if you're doing body weight with the chest press, just go for 10 push-ups. Elbows go back and down diagonally. You can use on the knees or the toes. 6, 7, 8. Renegade rows can also be done body weight. 10 of them. Keep those hips stable. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep it rolling, whether you're just finishing your second set like me, or you're ahead of me, or you're behind me. Either way, you're doing an awesome job. Keep moving. Back to thrusters. 5 each side. 2. Drive through the heels. Squeeze the core. Keep the knees tracking out wide over the toes. 4, 5. Whew. Next up, high pulls. Brace in the core here, hinge from the hips. 1, 10 total. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep bringing that belly button in towards your spine. 1 more. Headed to our lunge twist. Twist through that core. Shift your gaze to go with you when you twist. 3, 4. It's important to take breaks when you need. So I'm halfway through my lunges right now. I'm going to take a quick break, catch my breath a little bit, and then I'm going to jump back in. All right. Make sure you have a sip of water, sip of Gatorade, anything you need. Stay hydrated as you go through it. 2, 3. I'm at 10 here. Chest presses next, or push-ups if you're going body weight. 5 each side if you're on the chest press. Keep the dumbbell below the shoulder level. switching it up without taking that dumbbell over your head. 2. Nice strong wrist. Knuckles point towards the ceiling. 4, 5. Flipping it over for the Renegade Row. Knees or toes, staying nice and stable. Hips square to the ground. Either way, pull that belly button into your spine. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep breathing. Keep moving. Squeeze in between those shoulder blades. Set number 3 done for me. We got 11:42 left on the clock. Almost halfway through. You got this. Squat thrusters next. Quality movements here. Stay in control. Feel your core. Stay active. 5. Especially when that weight goes overhead, core should be braced. 2, 3. Knees go wide over the toes. 4. High pull next. Think nice and explosive with the hips when you're standing them up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Drive through the heels here. Woo! Awesome stuff, everybody. Keep it up. Take a break when you need to. Stretch, shake it out. Take a lap around your room. Whatever you need to get through all of your sets. Lunging and twisting next. Let's try this way. Here we go. Drive it off the front foot. 5. Awesome work, awesome work. Chest stays proud. 8. One more time. Chest press next. 5 each side. We got this. Nice, steady work. 2, 4, 5. Dumbbell down, switch it sides. Make sure you do it so safely. Don't ever lift that dumbbell over your head. 2, 3. I am touching the ground at the bottom, but I'm not really shifting my weight into my elbow. I'm keeping that chest muscle engaged so I can keep the dumbbell engaged in the movement. Renegade row next. Knees or toes. Pulling the elbows straight back. Squeezing between the shoulder blades. 6, 10 total. 7, 8, 10. Awesome work, awesome work. Keep it rolling. We got 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Woo, we got this. Back to the squat thrusters. Remember, can be done body weight. Chest stays proud. Knees continue to drive out wide over the toes. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to intermix options, maybe you do something with body weight, jump back to your dumbbell. Maybe you do the middle exercise body weight, jump back to that book bag. Any way you want to do it, gotta keep moving. High pulls next. The great advantage to working an exercise just on one side of the body is it turns on the core a little bit more, and it helps us prevent injury. Back stays nice and flat. 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm using body weight every other exercise for this time around. 2. Keep that chest proud. Keep breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe it in through the nose, out through the mouth. Chest press next. Big drive through that chest muscle. Squeeze that dumbbell to the top. 4, 5. You got this. This is 20 minutes straight of really hard work. Super proud of you. You're killing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Renegade Rows. Here we go. Pulling that elbow straight back. Imagine that you have a glass of your favorite drink on your back. Hot chocolate, coffee, tea. You don't want to spill it. You want to be able to drink it at the end of the workout. Keeping that back nice and flat, nice and stable. 7, 8, 9, 10. Starting it back over. Team, we've got 5 minutes left on the clock. See if you can do one more whole set. Squat thruster. 1, 2. Breathe out as you push up. Especially as you get tired. It's gonna help drive that dumbbell up to the ceiling. Drive through the heels. 3, 4. Woo! High pull next. A little less than 4.5 minutes on this clock. Pulling that elbow back, nice and explosively. 4, 5, 6, going to 10, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Lunge twist is next. Take a break, take a breather if you need it. Catch your breath and then jump back in. Chest stays nice and proud. We're twisting through the core here. 3, 4. Good stuff, good stuff. Twist it over that front leg. 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! Keep driving through, you got this. Chest press next. We've got under 3 minutes to go. No matter where you are in this set, keep moving all the way until time is called. 4, 5. 6, You can breathe out as you push up here as well. Renegade row to finish off the set. Before we start another, we got this. 2, 4. Keep those hips stable. Belly button pulled to spine. Woo! Good stuff, team. Less than 2 minutes to go. Start it over if you can. See how much you get through. Good work, good work. Keep breathing, keep moving. 4. Woo. We got this, we got this. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Keep that chest proud. Woo, you got this. High pulls are next. 1 minute to go. Finish it out. 2. Keep breathing all the way through. 20 minutes of solid circuit work. 8, 9, 10. Whew. We got 30 seconds left. Finish it out. 2. Chest stays proud. Keep breathing. 13 seconds. Keep rolling. I'm at 10 lunges. We got 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. Take a breather. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Try not to sit down quite yet. Walk around. Let's let that heart rate come down a little bit before we go down to the floor for core. So, let's just stand and stretch for a second. Shaking out those legs. Releasing all that tension that we just built in those muscles. Let's give those shoulders a little roll. Stay nice and loose. Shifting back and forth. Start to reestablish that breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's have a torso twist. Release the back a little bit. Still staying active. We want that heart rate to come down, but we want it to keep relatively warm. Arms go up above the head, stretching to either side. Releasing those lats. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, heart rate should feel like it's coming down. I'm gonna grab a mat for core. If you're still breathing pretty heavy, that's okay. Stay standing. Keep shifting around, and I'll show you what we're doing for core. Move you guys down a little bit so you can see me. All right. We've got a Tabata for core today. So that means 8 different exercises, 30 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Grand total of 7 minutes, and then you're done. All right? So our first exercise is just a plank hold. We're gonna do it on our hands though. So knees or toes, just like that. Squeezing in between shoulder blades, holding that plank. Exercise number 2, we've got a dead bug. So on your back here, legs and arms up. We're taking opposite leg and opposite arm out and then back in. That's your dead bug. Next exercise, we've got a plank hip twist. So coming up to a plank position, this is for the obliques. Coming up to a plank, you're twisting the hips from side to side here. You can do this on the knees as well. We want to make sure that the hips don't drop below the midline. You want to stay at the midline there. All right, exercise number 4, we've got flutter kicks. So on your back, hands under your lower back for support if you need it. Keep the legs nice and low. We're just fluttering them just like that, nice and low. All right. Exercise number 5 is a mountain climber. So back into a plank position. We're going opposite knee to opposite hip here. I'm sorry, opposite elbow here. Whew, it's the sweat, it's got my brain. All right, next up we've got leg lifts. Don't worry, I'm gonna repeat all of these as we go through it. Lying on the back, lifting the legs up, controlling them back down. Exercise number 7, the second to last one. We've got Superman. So lay on your stomach like this. We're squeezing so that our upper body and our lower body lifts off the ground. Exercise number 8, we're finishing with a plank. This time, we're going on the elbows. All right? Tabata, let's finish this out. I'm gonna start our timer. We're gonna start with that plank hold on the hands. All right. We're going in 10 seconds. With that plank hold on the hands, knees or toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Squeezing between the shoulder blades, squeezing the quads, squeezing the glutes. I want to stay nice and stable. Gaze is between the hands, and you want to spread the weight out throughout both the heel of your hands and your fingertips. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up is the dead bug. So flipping it over in this position. Still got 15 seconds to breathe. You only do these moves one time, you're almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Here we go. Pull the belly button into the spine. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. We want to keep that lower back on the ground. This is a great stabilization exercise. 10 seconds. Awesome work, awesome work. Stay with it. And time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, we have those oblique twists in the plank. So flip it back over. You got knees or toes for this one. Still got 10 seconds to breathe. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. In a plank, dip those hips from side to side. So we want to keep the hips up. I don't want to see them dip like this. Staying at the midline, twisting from side to side. Can do it on the knees too. Think about if you had a bowl of water attached to your lower back. You just want to tip it on each side. 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome work. Next up, flutter kicks. Whew, I'm sweating so much, I'm slipping on my mat. 10 more seconds to breathe. Hands under the lower back for support. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Nice and low flutter kicks. If you can keep your feet 6 inches above the ground, that's going to be the prime location to target your core. Keep breathing, keep breathing. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew. Next up, mountain climbers. We only got 4 more exercises to go. Grand total of 2 active minutes. We got this. 8 seconds, going to those mountain climbers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Now, if your hands are starting to slip like mine, take a break, wipe them off, or go slower. We want more control, Bringing the shoulders directly over the hands. 15 seconds. Keep working. Nice constant pace here. Feel that core activate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Leg lifts. Flip it over on the back. Both legs are straight here, lifting all the way up, all the way back down. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Straight legs, lifting all the way up, controlling back down. Keep that lower back pressed into the ground. 3, 4, 5, 15 seconds. I don't know why I'm counting. 10 seconds to go. You got this. Whew. And time. Next up, the Supermans. Roll over onto your stomach. Second to last exercise here. 10 seconds to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Squeezing to lift upper body and lower body, and then releasing back down. Working those postural muscles, engaging the transverse core. It wraps all the way around your body, and it's super important to keeping your spine nice and stable. 10 seconds. Almost there. Give me one more. Time. Last exercise, we've got a plank hold on our forearms. 30 seconds to finish it out. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Now, I want you to make sure your elbows are directly under your shoulders. You want to pull that belly button to your spine, squeeze in between the shoulder blades, activate your quads. Send energy down through your toes and down through your elbows. You've got this. You got 10 seconds. That's it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, let's finish off with some stretching. So taking both legs out in front, reach towards those toes. Awesome workout today, great stuff. Really appreciate you guys joining me, whether you're joining me live or you're joining me later. I love it either way. So we did a total body workout. We got some resistance training in, which is awesome. Keeps that bone density up, keeps the muscles aware of some outside resistance there. That's good stuff. Switching legs. All right, we're gonna stretch the quads a little bit, and here's what I want you to do. We're actually gonna sit back on them like this. Now, if you're super flexible, you may be able to lean back or go all the way down to your elbows. I'm not that flexible. I get a good stretch about right here. You may get a good stretch right here, and that's okay. All right, stretching the arms out a little bit. You're welcome to stand up. I'm gonna stay seated so you can keep seeing me. Shoulder across. Make sure you grab that arm behind your elbow so you're not putting stress on that joint. Other side. We had a little chest focus today, so make sure you open that chest up wide. Take the thumbs towards each other in the back. Ooh, big stretch. All right, shake those arms out. Little shoulder circle, little neck circle. Thank you so much for joining me today and putting in the effort. That was a really tough workout. You guys did an awesome job. Really appreciate you being here. Again, my name is Petey. I'm the fitness coordinator at Boston College Campus Recreation. If you have any suggestions, questions, comments, anything like that, feel free to shoot me an email, petersrx@bc.edu. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.